Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Environment Matters. I'm Annette Hoskins. A recycling program at one West Virginia school is getting some national recognition. The DEP's Mike Huff has more.
It's Senior Awards Day at Wyoming East High School in Pineville, as dozens of students were recognized for their achievements, including the school's Friends of the Earth Club.
It is only fitting to give these students the money that we've earned from their accomplishments back as scholarships.
Those scholarships were financed by proceeds from the school's recycling program, which was started just 2 years ago and has had a huge effect on the school and the community beyond.
These students have just blown me away, and they have recruited over 2,600 volunteer hours this year alone. The recycling program just started. When they first started, they're like, what should we do? What about 2,000 aluminum cans? I said, let's do that. And 2 weeks later, we're like, well, we need to increase our goal. How about 10,000 aluminum cans? And then in 1 month. And so by this year, we're like, how about 100,000 items? And we ended up having 300,000 items and 10,000 pounds of lightweight type 1, 2 recyclables.
The Friends of the Earth Club was formed just 4 years ago and started with just a few students.
Really now it's like really community involved. So it's not just here. I realized that it was a really big deal when I went to McDonald's in Beckley and a lady asked me about it because I was wearing a shirt, and she said that she had heard of us before and she had read us in the papers. So I really knew that it was a big deal then how much we were actually impacting our community.
Over the last 4 years, our outlook on the community has changed. It started out, just 4 or 5 of us and built over each year, and we've built a connection with the students, with the teachers, faculty, and even like all the people in the community have came to us with recyclables and just told us how a great job we're doing, and it's just really meant a lot to me.
And their efforts are getting noticed, and not just in southern West Virginia. The Friends of the Earth Club finished 13th in a national recycling competition sponsored by Pepsi, winning $4,000 for their efforts. The group was also recently awarded a Presidential Environmental Youth Award by the U.S. EPA, and their teacher, Brittany Bauer, was named the Presidential Innovator in Environmental Education for the Mid-Atlantic region. They'll all travel to Washington, D.C. later this summer to be recognized.
What was your reaction when you heard about the award?
Well, I think I jumped up in class and started screaming. And I did a little dance, and my students that were in that class, their eyes got big because they had never seen me act like that. But I wasn't expecting it. I just thought we'll try because I know that they're special. I know that they have what they've done in these last 2 years especially is something that really does stand out. But I wasn't expecting that.
When I heard about the national award, it really surprised me, coming from a small school in southern West Virginia of only about 500 people. And to think about the whole state and how many other schools are, looked at and thought about, it's just really surprising that we got it, and just really honored to be a part of it.
So now that this is becoming part of our culture, you could see people are changing, and they notice, hey, it reduces my household waste, it's saving my small businesses, it's saving costs, and then our students are also getting scholarships. And Taylor was telling me, she goes, if I go to people and I say recycle, they're like, why? But if I tell them, well, you recycle because I'm earning scholarships, she goes, everybody will help. And then once they get in the habit of doing it, then the environmental awareness is more easily accepted.
The club was also honored by the DEP's Youth Environmental Program at Youth Day last month, picking up the Mountain State Award for Excellence and a REAP Recycling Award. Club member Angela Vest received the Youth Environmental Program Hall of Fame Award and was presented with the 4-year Rick Vasilio Memorial Scholarship.
I was surprised. I was going up against one of my good friends, so I was a little nervous and I was a little sad, but I was ecstatic. It came through the mail, and my dad was like, "Here you go," and I was like, "Oh my God!" And it was just exciting.
We'd also like to pass on our congratulations to the students, faculty, and staff at Junior Elementary School in Bellington, West Virginia, which was named a National Green Ribbon School last week by the U.S. Department of Education. The school was recognized for its green and healthy biking program. Junior Elementary was also named a West Virginia Sustainable School by the West Virginia Department of Education. That's all for this week. For Environment Matters, I'm Annette Hoskins. Thanks for watching.